Let's dive straight in. Section 5. The emotional addiction. Here's something you didn't know. Missing someone toxic isn't about them. It's about you. Think about it. When you're around them, your brain gets flooded with emotions, whether it's love, anger, or excitement. It becomes a cycle. Your brain gets addicted to that emotional roller coaster, even if it's unhealthy. Take Emily, for example. She was in a toxic relationship with someone who gaslit her for years. Yet, when he left, she couldn't stop thinking about him. It wasn't about missing him. It was about missing the emotional highs and lows he brought. It's like craving sugar, even though you know it's bad for you. But that's how your brain works. It gets addicted to the chaos. And the worst part? You miss the chaos, not the person. Section 4. The illusion of change. We all love a good redemption arc, right? But here's the kicker. You miss the person because you believe they can change. You think, this time they'll be different. It's like you've convinced yourself that the next time you see them, they'll suddenly be the person you always hoped they could be. Meet Alex. He had this toxic friendship where he was constantly put down, ignored, and left behind. But he kept thinking, maybe they'll come around. Psychologically, this is a form of cognitive dissonance. You're holding two opposing beliefs. One, that this person is harmful, and two, that they could improve. The trick is your mind convinces you to focus on the hope rather than the reality. So yeah, you keep missing them because your brain tells you they could change. But spoiler alert, they won't. Section 3. The comfort of the familiar. You've heard it before. You can't miss what you never had. But here's the truth. People miss what's familiar, not necessarily what's good for them. It's why you'll sometimes long for toxic relationships or habits that you know were unhealthy. Take Steve, who left an emotionally abusive relationship. Months later, he found himself missing the person who had torn him apart. It wasn't that he missed the abuse. It was the routine. Humans are creatures of habit. You crave the comfort of the familiar, even if that familiar thing isn't good for you. It's like eating pizza at 3 a.m. You know it's bad, but your brain has been trained to love it. The twist? It's not the relationship you miss. It's the comfort of knowing exactly what to expect, even if it's pain. Section 2. The power of nostalgia. Here's a shocking fact. Nostalgia isn't just about remembering the good times. It's about forgetting the bad. When you think about someone who hurt you, your brain distorts the past. It erases the pain and highlights the moments that felt good. This is why you can miss someone who destroyed you. You're remembering the good versions of them, the ones that briefly made you feel loved or cared for. Sarah had a toxic ex, but years later she found herself missing him, even though she knew how bad it had gotten. What happened? Her brain edited the past. It conveniently left out the arguments, the manipulation, and the tears. All she remembered was the feeling of being wanted. Nostalgia does that. It makes you forget the reality of the relationship and glorifies the fleeting moments that gave you hope. It's like falling in love with the idea of someone, not who they really were. Section 1. The fear of letting go. The most powerful reason you miss people who hurt you? It's fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of being alone, fear of not finding something that intense again. You think, at least with them, I knew what to expect. When it's over, your mind does everything it can to prevent the emptiness that follows. This is why you'll cling to people who hurt you. It's easier than confronting the terrifying void left behind. Laura was in a toxic friendship where the drama never stopped. When it ended, she felt a massive hole in her life. The fear of loneliness made her wish things were back to the way they were, even though they were bad. The punchline? You're not missing the person. You're missing the stimulation they provided, the chaos that filled your life. It's not about them. It's about what they represented. Comfort in the form of chaos. That's all for today. You've probably learned something about why you miss toxic people, and it's not what you thought. These paradoxes keep us stuck, but once you see them, you can break free. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.